I'm Molly Gregory.
And I'm Mackenzie Fletcher.
And you're watching PNN. This week is Red Ribbon Week, so remember to stay drug-free.
Also, it was a good week for the girls bowling team. They defeated Gallatin and Station Camp. JT Payne also qualified for the state tournament in cross country, so we're wishing him luck.
And congrats to the volleyball girls who received awards at their banquet. And also, football plays at home this Thursday night against Mount Juliet for their senior night. And remember to wear your best Halloween costumes to the game.
Girls and boys basketball also started practice this week, and we're very excited for their upcoming season.
And speaking of basketball, today we'll be interviewing Coach Miranda Cravens. She's the head coach for girls basketball, and we'll see her right after this break. Thank you. Welcome back to PNN, and we are very happy today to have Coach Miranda Cravens. She's the head basketball girls head coach this year, and we just have a few questions for you today. First one is, how has the transition from being an assistant coach to being a head coach gone for you?
I think it's gone actually really well. It's actually been a fun experience to get to be able to kind of do things my own way for the first time. And then it's also been a little harder because it's been a lot more responsibilities, but Mr. Woods and all the faculty here has made the transition of coming into a new school as a head coach really great, and I'm enjoying it.
So that's good. We're happy to have you.
Has it been easy getting the team to kind of convert to your style of coaching?
I would say about 80% yes, it has been pretty easy. The girls are very eager and willing to get in to a new system, but you know, the older girls, they're used to their own ways of playing basketball. They're 17, 16 years old, so it's kind of hard to get them to kind of change their ways, but everyone's been, you know, very hardworking and very eager to listen and do everything I ask, so I'd say it's going pretty well.
Good. Number 3, what are some goals that you have for the team this year?
Well, we actually sat down and did a goal list. I think it was in July when I actually got the job, or in August when school started. And number 1 is we want to have a winning season. I think it's been maybe 3 years since we've been able to have a district win here, so that's another huge goal we want to get. And our goal is to finish in the top 4 in the district. So those are pretty high goals that I think we're very capable of making, and that's our plan.
But the team actually helped make those goals, so that we're all on board with it.
Yes, the team did make those goals. The girls set them themselves.
All right. Last year it seemed like we had the talent to compete in the district, but we could never finish after halftime. Do you think they're more prepared this year to finish and compete?
Well, in my opinion, but I think if you were to ask the team, they would answer that yes. After all the running and hard work they put in conditioning, I think physically we are ready to compete 4 quarters, and we do have the talent, and that's why the girls know that, and that's why, like they said before in the previous one, they set those goals. So I think we're ready to go all 4 quarters of the season.
And our last question is, what do you expect from the team?
What do I expect from my team? Just overall, or in the season as the goals?
Yeah, just what do you expect generally from your girls?
From my girls? Just to come out every game and not to worry about the name on everyone's jerseys. I think mentally, that's what I'm really expecting from them, is to play and have confidence in themselves regarding of past seasons or how they did the previous year. I want them to focus on the future and what we're doing now. And I think mentally, if they're there, then they'll get the highest expectation of the wins of what we want.
Awesome. Well, we are really glad to have you as a coach here at PHS and a part of our faculty. And that's all we have for you today. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.